in this query we have to make a list of project numbers. Now which project numbers? A list of those project numbers that involve an employee whose last name is Smith, either as a worker or as a manager of the department that controls the project. So basically here in this query there are two parts to be taken care of. So you have to make a list of project numbers that involve an employee whose name is Smith. Now this employee can work on the project on a position of a worker or as a manager of a department that controls the project. So what we'll do is we will deal with the worker part first and then we'll go for the manager part. So basically you have to make a list of project numbers which involve an employee whose last name is Smith working as a simple worker or as a manager of a department that controls that project. Referring to the database schema, we require the employee relation, the department relation for it, and the works on relation. Now the employee relation will give us information about employee Smith. Okay, so when we pick up information from the employee relation based upon the last name, we will get the SSN of Smith. With the help of that SSN, we will try to find out which project he is working on. So that will be the first part. The second part is what we can do is we can have a join operation between the employee relation and the department relation. When we have a join between the employee and the department relation, based upon the join attribute, that is manager SSN and SSN of the employee relation, we will get to know which employees are working as managers. Then the output of this join operation, we will pick up those tuples where the last name is Smith. Okay. Once we get the last name of Smith, we will pick up the department number. And based upon the department number, we will get to know which project Smith is working on. We'll try to understand it with the help of the database snapshot. We make use of only these three relations: department, employee and works on. That's more than sufficient. Now, the first query would be writing a select operation on the employee table. So select from employee relation those tuples where the L name is equals to Smith. Okay. Now, the output of this table would be something like this. So we get only one tuple with the SSN and the other details. Now what I'll do is I'll apply a project operation on this table. Project SSN and store it in a temporary relation called as Smith or Smiths with a new attribute ESSN. Okay, so it will look something like this. So I have a new relation called as Smiths with the ID of Smith, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, as of now, I am able to find out the ID of Smith. Now, I'll check whether he is working on projects, okay, as a worker. Now, what I'll do is I'll take the original works on relation and the Smiths relation, which is having just the ESSN. And here I will apply a natural join. Okay, so it is very obvious that I can apply a natural join because the attribute over here is matching. Here we have ESSN and here also we have ESSN in the Smiths relation. So works on natural join with Smiths. What we get is this particular table, right? Now here there are 3 attributes, here there is only 1 attribute. So when we join using a natural join, the duplicate tuple will be eliminated. So we get to see that Smith, whose ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, is working on project 1 and project 2. We are interested only in a list of the project numbers. Now since we are working with the worker part, okay, what I will do is I will apply a project operation on this expression and say project P number and store this into a temporary relation called as Smith worker project. Smith worker projects. Okay, so first part of the query is being done. So what I did was I tried to find out if there is any employee with the name Smith. Then I picked up the SSN of the employee Smith and I had a join with the works on table. And I found out that Smith works on project 1 and 2. Now this was under the role of worker. Now with respect to manager. In this case I require the employee and the department. So what I will do is here I will apply a equijoin between the department and the employee relation. The join attribute would be manager SSN and SSN. Manager SSN and SSN. So finally the output of this join operation will be only those attributes of employees who are working as managers. So employee join with department the join attribute is SSN from employee and manager SSN from department. Okay. Now the output of this table will be this information only of those employees who are working as managers. Now what I'll do is I'll pick up from this particular table, I'll pick up the required information. Now what is the required information over here is I'll pick up the L name, I'll say project L name and D number, because I want to find out the last name and the department number of those managers. Okay, so the query would be employee, I'll rewrite the query, employee join department. The join attribute is SSN equals to manager SSN. Okay, that gives us this table, and then I apply a project operation on this, picking up the L name and the D number. And store it into a relation called as managers. Now this table is having list of all the managers and which department they are handling, right? So this is our managers table. We are yet to deal with Smith. Now in the next operation, what I will do is I will try to find out from this table which is the employee with the last name as Smith. Okay, which manager has the last name as Smith. Now looking at this snapshot, obviously there is no manager with the last name as Smith, but still we have to make our query a generalized query that can give us or fetch us some result. Now what I will do is, with respect to the managers table or the managers relation, I will say managers. Okay, select from the managers table where L name equals to Smith. So I will get those tuples from the managers table where the last name is Smith. So once I get this information, I'll pick up the department number. I'll say project D number and store this into a temporary relation called as Smith managed department with a new attribute name D now. Now this table is having the department numbers managed by manager Smith. Now what I will do is I will take this relation and have a natural join with the projects table. Okay, so Smith managed departments, natural join with project. Okay, will tell which projects Smith is managing, right, as a manager. Now what I will do is I will apply a project operation and pick up the P number and store it into a new relation called as Smith manager projects, and the attribute I will store it with a new name. I will rename the attribute as PNO, that is project number. So this table over here is having project numbers handled by Smith as a manager. Now we are almost done. So I take this table union with the previous table which had list of those project numbers where Smith worked as a worker. That's it. Okay. So my final query would be Smith worker projects union Smith manager projects. So this I store into a temporal relation called as a result. So this is giving me a list of those project number where Smith is working as a worker, and this is giving me a list of those project number where Smith is working as a manager of a department that handles those projects.